Всем привет, друзья! С вами канал ALEKS.SPb и я его ведущий Алексей. Вечерний стримчик такой. Сейчас. Да, звук пошел, все пошло. Чатик пошел, ВК-плей работает. Продолжать. Не знаю, сколько игра это вообще по времени проходится. Но надо ее пройти, раз начали. Мы закончили на том, что нам привезли повешенного какого-то там, блядь, разлагающее тело.
It would be easier just to move in and live here. I doubt I'll get reimbursed for the cab.
Да. Так, давайте мы пока что вот так вот сейчас сделаем. Производительность. Угу. Вот так вот, да?
А?
Блять.
Damn. It's already late in the evening. Good evening.
Это на
Any
месте?
news for me?
Спит, блять.
About my car? You know?
No.
No what? Have you checked the cameras? Anything?
Handman, I cut my teeth working in prison. I know what to do.
What?
There were no strangers hanging around. Maybe.
What? All the time?
Why, possibly you can congratulate.
Ну, это
You should
все
be
было.
that's good to belong.
What?
You still best hurry.
Fuck me. I don't have the strength for this today. Have I taken my pills today? Did I take it? Or... what? I need to focus. Fuck. I don't have much time. Okay. One by one, Jack. Take it easy.
Это, давайте закроем окошко. Блять. Надо закрыть окошко, короче. И свет выключить. О. Провести вскрытие. Ага, отлично. Да, вот на этом мы закончим.
Burning issue indeed. Ah, shit. The lecture. I almost forgot.
О, нихуя. Смотрите, какой красавчик.
This is making me nervous.
Так давно я не записывал. Так, наведите камеру. Да.
This is not the best. Hello, everyone. It's
Всем
the
привет. Сегодня 20.
something of November 1991. Jack Hanlon is conducting the autopsy. Oh, I appear to be missing my... Yes, you already know the drill. So, the body is on the slab. Let's see. So, the victim is... The exact cause of the fire has not yet been determined. However, it is known that the body was not found until the next morning. The tenant was naked,
Тело обнаружено
jarred. The
лишь
deceased
утром,
was sitting in
а
an
в
armchair
этом
near the
самом кресле
TV.
перед
Pieces of
телевизором
pornographic
фотографии.
material. Firefighters indicated that it was probably the large quantity of poppers found near the deceased and rapid spread of the fire. Well, that's our basic question. Whether the death occurred as a result of fire, or what. As you can see, the body is in quite an unusual pose. For the purpose of photographic documentation, we'll leave it like that for now.
Как обычно фотки, блядь. Извращенец.
This position is called the pugilistic attitude. This is due to the influence of high temperature on the muscles.
Че он от меня хочет? А, да?
The fire reaches the skin first, then the soft tissue, until the skeletal muscles are exposed. Coagulation occurs in exposed muscles due to their fibers shrinking. The extensors yield to the force of the flexors.
Ой, блядь.
The muscles contract and contract until the limbs become flexy and deformed. The upper ones are characterized by a triple bend, similar to a boxer holding his hands in front of him.
Еще две фотки надо.
Just 10
Ноги
minutes will
связаны.
do it. 10 minutes for the muscles and
Еще одно.
tendons to contract, like a steak on the grill.
Вот это. Алло. Нихуя.
In the end, we're all just walking meat. The deceased must now be straightened out.
Готово.
And we need to
Разрезать
get rid of these
веревки на
bindings.
руках и ногах трупа. Ага.
He looks to have been tied up in a rather unusual. The deceased's neck and feet were most, which explains why, despite the severe burns, the deceased's limbs are not
Привести
all
вскрытие.
that twisted. That's better. It's easier to straighten him now. Without taking out the magnifying glass, we already know that the deceased's skin is heavily charred and cracked.
Подозрение. Ага.
As for the other details, there are crow's feet visible near the eyes. Upper lip reveals front teeth. One of the incisors is broken.
Один
There's
везде
soot
сломан.
in the nostrils.
В ноздрях сага. Ага. Понятно.
The rope around the neck wasn't very tight. I don't see it leaving a mark on the skin.
Угу. А
You
где
can
чё?
clearly see that this is primarily the front of the deceased that was exposed to fire.
Лицом к огню находился. Ага. Да? Да куда ж ты, блядь?
The victim sat in the chair the whole time, hence his back being in much better condition than this extremely burned area.
Угу.
Looks as if a large flap of skin had detached from the calf. The rope at the man's ankles was tied much tighter and more precisely than the one around his wrists. The rope marks around the wrists are deep and clearly visible.
Ага,
All in all,
глубокие
quite
следы.
a lot can be
Ага.
deduced from this external examination.
Планшет.
The tissue of the mouth was heavily burned as well. Traces failed to indicate severe burns. He appears to be loosely tied. The length of the rope was calculated, and appears that the deceased could make limited movement. The eye clenching is a natural reaction of the body to high temperatures.
Угу. Угу. Так, все, больше ничего. Так, секундочку. Так, что с игрой-то, подождите. Ну, а что от меня-то еще? Подождите, я вроде все отметил.
Soot in the nose appears when inhaling harmful and choking smoke.
А что еще?
The burns reach through the dermis and hypodermis to reach the muscles. The body is cut. The extent of the thermal stresses on the body could have caused this death. In this case, I don't assume that this was a delayed death.
Да чё ты не отмечаешься-то, блядь? Так, секундочку, у меня что-то перестало отмечаться.
I will assess the extent of possible poisoning and burning in a moment. Due to the amount of charring, we are unable to collect the victim's fingerprints. Visual identification is also out of the question. You can probably guess what options we are left with. You guessed it, a dental impression. For this, I need impression trays and alkanate material. Please excuse me for a moment. What I need... Okay, it's going well. I should be able to get this done in time. Where are these trays? Towels, papers, jars? Nope, it's not anywhere on the counter.
Пила. Найдите в лаборатории инструмент для снятия слепка зубов. Таблетки надо выпить, короче. Так, лаборатория.
Maybe in this drawer. Oh, there they are. I'll warm this up in my hands. Okay, making an impression is quite simple. You put trays with alkanate into the mouth and press them together. Once the devices have been placed... apologies. They cannot be adjusted. Okay, again, we will need a piece of paper, a brush, and ink. We will make a plaster model of the deceased's teeth from the obtained impression. We will then make an impression of the mold on a piece of paper, which will be scanned into the computer. You see, it seems so simple, and yet laborious. On the plus side, we don't have to worry about the gag reflex with the deceased. And no need to remind the subject to breathe either. At least he's saved the high costs of orthodontic treatment.
Так, зеленая кнопочка. Совпадение.
Wow.
Совпадение не найдено.
Well, the deceased is Richard Jacobson, 47 years old. He had a criminal record and was recently in court for...
Марихуана, наркотики, марихуана.
I better check if I've still got that copy of...
Ну понятно, что.
Okay, I'll add some details to the clipboard. Okay, and we can move on to dissecting the body. This time, I'll go straight for the loppers. I'll slice it piece by piece. Let me start here. I push hard several times.
А, во. Ой, что-то
Until I
новое, блин.
cut a given section.
Я так еще не делал.
You can see that using a scalpel would be pointless
А
here.
что скальпелем-то нельзя было просто?
Solid crunch. Almost there. Now we peel back the skin.
А,
Now to remove the ribs.
опять реберные кусачки.
And we can check out what's going on in here. And I see that a lot has happened. In fact, the entire abdominal cavity is flooded. Blood and other fluids have seeped from the blood vessels, flooding the abdomen and chest areas. We have to get rid of this. I'll go get a cup or a ladle.
Найти А, нихуя у нее сколько крови. Найти паломник в лаборатории. Это вот что-то новое сейчас опять.
I think I saw one somewhere here. Aha. I don't have all night. I'm going to need a vacuum pump. Great. The running around for everything starts again. Why can't things be tidied away properly in this damn mortuary? I'm gonna get Ridley. Mr. Ridley? Mr. Ridley? I'll just go to the basement and check.
Мистер Ридли, как обычно, куда-то съебался, блядь. И мне придется идти в подвал. Сейчас, секундочку, парни. Там, как обычно, будет страшно. О, блядь. Ах ты, сука.
Old, rusty, scrap!
Блядь.
God!
Да пошел ты нахуй.
Where is this infernal machine? Wow, that's heavy. Can I fit through the door with this? I swear I'm going to have an accident here one day. Like Alice, when she twisted her ankle on those stairs. We were supposed to go to the mountains then. It was supposed to be our first trip since... I don't know how long. And Alice,
Hammond!
because of me, as always, she had to...
Hammond, are you talking to yourself or what?
A letter. Fuck! Who delivers letters at this time? It's probably been sat in his office for ages. Just didn't want to move his lazy ass. So, we have the equipment. Now I have to place it somewhere close to the table. Scalpel, scissors,
Российский
syringe,
стол, чтобы
magnifying
поставить.
glass,
А,
knife.
какой стол?
I guess I forgot to clean the knife. It's been a while since the eye wash in this thing was changed. It's probably a health hazard now.
А вон стул.
Phew. I can finally put this thing
Это
down.
Тим, я еще.
Alright, just... What? There's no tube? No one's used this for a long time. I apologize to you all once again.
Этим я еще не занимался. Можете смотреть комнату отдыха. Угу.
These lockers could contain everything we need, or simply filled with people's crap.
Найти код подвесного замка.
What? Ah, screw it. There might be something in here. Yep. I'm sure I wrote the code down on a piece of paper.
Угу. Тарелки, тарелки. Кружки, ложки. Где кадовка? Пицца. Пицца, блядь.
Did I imagine something?
А этот код может быть где-нибудь записан? Здесь, нет?
They definitely pay me too little for this.
А, ой.
Aha.
3649.
3649. Okay. 3649. 3649. 3749. 3794.
Три, шесть, 4, 9.
Me and my memory for numbers. What do we have here? Boxes of disinfectants, syringes, thread. Oh, antiseptics. Any other stuff? Oh, that's interesting. What about here?
Ну, чё?
I wanted to forget. Alex, I regret so much. Every day. Every fucking day. I can't. Oh, God. How do I... Phone. Oh. Do not think. Just don't think.
Блядь, мне это не нравится.
Office of the Medical Examiner, Beatsville.
Oh, Jack. I was hoping to catch you at work.
Hi, Dorothy. How's it going?
Good, thanks. And what about you? You sound tired.
Tiring day at work. That's it.
You scared me last time we spoke.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to cause any trouble. And say what I said.
Jack, it's alright. You're not causing any trouble. I'm not surprised at all that.
No, really. I mean it. Sorry. I just... I'm fed up with myself.
You should take care of yourself. Didn't you say you wanted to stay at home longer? To rest? You know I pick up the slack at work.
No, I didn't. I can't. I don't want to be there.
Well, why not consider taking a trip, Jack?
Dorothy, please. I really don't have the energy for this today.
No, I just wish.
Stop it. Why are you calling?
Reminder about annual drug testing. I figured you probably didn't remember.
Oh, yes. I've, had a lot going on. I, even forgot my own birthday.
Leave your samples at reception on your way home. Someone will pick them up from Ridley in the morning. Probably Steven or someone else at the station.
Sure. I'll try not to forget. Okay, well,
Jack?
Hmm?
Try not to do anything stupid, okay? Alcohol, your medication. No, you shouldn't.
I have it all under control. I should be getting back to work.
The results should be in tomorrow. I'll call you when we know.
Right. Thanks.
Goodbye, Jack.
Bye.
Да нахуй ты меня отвлекаешь?
Annual drug testing. I'll take care of it before I go home. There's been a bit too much going on lately. I was supposed to collect the hose. Focus on your work, Jack.
Я работаю здесь, трупы вскрываю, она звонит, мне напоминает. Пизда, блядь. Вечно она мне мешает работать.
All right. Here I am. I hope that was the last long break in this session. So, let's connect the tube. We turn on the machine. With this amount of fluid, there's no point in holding back.
А, так делается, да?
Still a few nooks and crannies left. External examinations did not reveal any tissue defects that would reach the internal organs. So, I expect the organs to be intact. In a way, it's quite extraordinary. That even with such severe burns, skin, fat, muscles, the organs are all present and correct. A reddish-pink tint indicates high carboxyhemoglobin levels. the level of which I will determine from a sample of blood. I will be inserting needles into the heart and femoral artery. What interests me here is not the presence of this substance itself, but rather its percentage content in the sample. But first, I'll need the values for the centrifuge.
Почему он всегда в кабинет, блядь,
I feel like
уносит
I've
эту
been here
хуйню?
forever. Jack, focus. Just a little bit longer. Corpses recovered from the site of fire may have very different and complex histories. Burning is only at the surface. Underneath, it may be a heart attack, stroke, or pulmonary embolism. This particular case appears quite basic.
Так. Нужны параметры. А, что я должен сделать-то? Десять 85. А, карбоксигмобокульвюркарб. Так, это не то. Ну вот этот, короче, блядь. Время 10 минут, скорость 85. Время 10 минут, скорость 85.
However, I would warn against making a diagnosis too hastily. A fire victim does not always mean death due to smoke inhalation. The centrifuge has completed its cycle. So, as usual, I will take the samples to the laboratory, and I'll be back with the results shortly.
Обработка образца в лаборатории по 10% строго.
What
Спать, что ли,
exactly was I
хочешь?
supposed to test
Иди
for?
нахуй работай, блядь, заебал.
COHB. I'll take 2 milliliters of each sample. Ugh.
Угу.
confirmed. Death due... Alright, I'll note this down and perform a check of the organs.
Тщательно изучить орган. Осмотрите сердце, мам.
What? Where?
А где труп?
Ridley?
Блять, вот тут мне уже не нравится, нахуй.
Why did he take that fucking body? Maybe I think I'm just tired.
Ну что, ебанутый?
I don't understand what's going on. Something strange is happening here. What's wrong with me?
Нахуй ты труп спиздил,
Why
блядь?
did you take the body?
What body?
Well, the body. You know, from the autopsy room.
Christ, Hammond. I didn't take any of your bodies.
So who took it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But I...
Get back to work. It's late.
Кто-то спиздил труп. Там? У меня здесь только рубашка и вилка. И грабы какие-то старые. Здесь ничего не открывается. А, погодите. Я не могу здесь пройти. Вот он появился обратно. А вот, ёпту, блядь.
I saw. I think there's... I must have been seeing things. Results. Well, then we can... from the results... We can now be sure that the carboxyhemoglobin concentration of the organ has a reddish pink tint. which results from the concentration of COHB and general congestion of the organ. Other than that, I can cross this off my list now. From the outside, just like the heart, it is congested, and the color indicates poisoning. Thermal damage is visible here and there. Enough of the external exam. It's time to grab the knife and dissect the lungs. I need to check for any obstruction, burns, or clots. Jesus. All right. You can see changes in the lung parenchyma caused by burns and smoke inhalation. Nothing new here.
Так, ничего нового. Ага.
So let's complete the notes. And let's check the trachea. The color is the same as the rest of the organs. Significant congestion. Let's see what it looks like inside. Okay.
Okay.
Final cut. There are visible burns inside, but what catches the eye the most is the amount of soot. Looks like our subject was in the thick of the fire. Let's deal with the final notes, and we're ready to go. Let's deal with the final notes, and we're ready to go. I consider the direct cause of death to be severe carbon monoxide poisoning, leading to extreme hypoxia of the body.
Отравление
The
газом.
extreme
естественно.
burns on the deceased's body and respiratory tract indicate that he must have been surrounded by fire. During the examination, no other factors were found that could have contributed to the victim's death. Environmental data does not indicate any third-party involvement.
Ну, да что за фигня-то? Сейчас, секунду, парни. Ну что у меня?
Just need to add my John Hancock and sew up the body. I'll close the body, trying not to damage what's left of the skin. As for stitching, well, it varies. It can be that the fire victims are in such a condition that there is nothing left to stitch. So for this job, a thicker needle and heavy-duty thread. Well, everything's holding together. Well, after storing the body, there's nothing left for me to do. But thank you for your attention. All the best, and good night. Ugh, my God. What an exhausting day. I need to get these gloves off and call a taxi. I swear I'm about to pass out from exhaustion. Oh, fuck. Urine sample. Oh, no. Okay, quick. I think I have a container in the lab or office. Okay, this is it. I'm dehydrated. I should drink more water. As expected, sleeping like a log. I'm jealous.
Так, подожди, а куда я пошел-то? Ридли, ёб твою, блядь.
Fuck! What's going on here?
Hurricane taxi, we will take you wherever the wind takes you.
Hello. I would, like to order a taxi to 574 Presley Street.
Okay, hun. All of our drivers are busy at the moment. Best I can do is within the next hour.
An hour? Oh, no. Alright. Let it be.
Can I take your name?
Jack Hanman.
Okay, thank you. Do you have our loyalty card?
No.
Would you like to set one up? For regular customers, we have discounts and extra...
Would that make the taxi get here faster?
Well...
I thought so. Thank you. Goodbye. This is already giving me a headache. Oh, Jesus, what now? Yes, how can I help you?
Jack, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Что я сделал?
Oh my God! What was that? What the fuck? Fuck. It's because of the fatigue. This was some kind of mistake. An hour here. I need a drink. Oh, strong. Everything's spinning.
А, блядь. Алло. Это что такое? Это мне снится? Это галлюцинации, блядь. Help me, помогите. Блять, можно же так родить, нахуй, ежика против шерсти, блин.
Do I... Is this...
Ёпту, блядь.
Fucking shits. They went too far this time.
Не, пойдемте сначала таблетку выпьем.
What's that? Oh, fuck.
Полегче должно стать. А, да, вон, отлично. А вискаря можно еще? Не, вискаря нельзя.
Is that blood?
Кровь.
Oh, God, what's happened? Oh, Mr. Ridley? Oh, fuck. Can't you hear all this commotion?
Блять, труп привезли уже.
Are you deaf?
Sure, whatever you say, Hammond.
Why is that even funny? Do I need to bring you the evidence?
Sure, if you have some. Not me. I think you slept too much myself.
Go and see for yourself. I'm going home. The taxi is probably waiting. Yesterday...
It's evening. Friday, November 29th, Hanman.
29th of November.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that this was...
Don't worry. I do too. Somehow. I just... Oh my God.
Shit, I've set up the cadaver ready for the autopsy. She should be able to replace you.
Oh, there's no need. I've been sitting at home, alone.
Just in case, let me know.
Sure. Thanks.
Hanman, I'm very sorry.
Me too. I guess I should take my pills.
Я только вступил таблетки, блин.
I should go to the cemetery later. Buy flowers. Not today. To forget the most important of things.
Блять, какие-то
Every
грибы
fucking
пиздец.
time. Oh my God. Alice. No. It's only just... Oh, I'm so tired. So damn... It's November 29th, year 19... Amberloo. Investigators determined that the victim, according to the information provided by the body, was lying in the grass. A friend at the salon testified that the last time she's... why do people do such things? I'll move on. I'll move on to undressing the deceased. The deceased was brought in...
Ёб твою, блять, тебя
Now,
дивизию. Это что такое?
photographic documentation. The deceased's skin is extremely pale. No livor mortis is visible. Several signs of redness on the neck and chest. The deceased is missing her
Руки
right arm.
нету.
The deceased
Рана
is caked in
тела.
dirt and mud.
Ноги нет, нихуя ноги нету, блядь.
Lots of rough, irregular, slashing cuts. The palm and front of the hand is covered with numerous wounds. The deceased is also missing her left leg.
А вот на лбу, да?
Extensive hematoma on the victim's forehead. You can see that Alice has been through a lot. Why is she so... Focus. The overall picture is... I'll grab the magnifier. The wound looks relatively fresh. The deceased could have fallen, or maybe she was struck hard. Minor redness appearing in several places. The wounds were stitched up by someone who knew what they were doing.
Нету ноги.
However, it seems that the sewing was done in a hurry, and quite carelessly at that. There are no signs of internal bleeding, detectable through an internal examination. The wound on the bend of the elbow seems much deeper. I'm wondering about this bruising.
Синяки.
These wounds appear to have been caused by crawling across rough ground.
А, ползает по жесткой земле.
Both the arm and leg were taken all the way to the joint. The perpetrator used a scalpel, but the cut line itself looks jagged.
Линия отреза ровная.
Somehow. It seems this injury could have... Some of the wounds were made. I assume that the stitching doesn't appear fresh. There appear to be no signs of struggle. We do not know the exact circumstances of the wounds, or the conditions in which the deceased was kept. There are many... Infection could have set in. Even if that wasn't fatal, it would severely weaken an already strained body. This has the hallmarks of some... I will, check the UV lamp whether, Amber's body. There are some clues. Cases like these can... Strong and clear traces of tape. Alice, you know that I would never...
Блять, сука.
Jack, breathe. It's just... Pull yourself together.
Сейчас, погодите, секундочку, парни, это что-то пиздец какой-то. Налью себе пивка.
left off with the torso.
Так я только что.
There are no stains suggesting you can see that there are traces around the hickeys. More traces of the dramatic fight for survival. Traces of smeared blood from wounds. The perpetrator was obviously looking for an opportunity to
Подготовьте место для
fulfill his
рентгеновской
paraphilia.
установки.
Oh, Christ. The police will have plenty to do. If I can find my hard drive, I could just take an X-ray. I'll move these tables away. Make room for the X-ray machine. Maybe Dorothy should take over for me
Найдите в
today.
кабинете жесткий диск, ага.
I keep wandering off in my thoughts. Fuck! What's going on here?
Блять.
Alice, I'm sorry. Have I lost my mind? I must have gone crazy.
Блять. Пойдем таблетки.
Oh, here it is. Huh?
Найдите рентген
Cases
для
like these can
проведения.
be extremely disturbing.
Рентген. А где рентген у нас может быть?
These bulbs need changing.
Ах. Нет, это не рентген. Здесь нет рентгена. Пойдемте искать рентген. Где-то должен светиться рентген. Так, давайте по порядку. Так, это не то. Это не то. Здесь ничего не светится.
I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work.
Здесь ничего нету. А в кабинете не может быть рентген быть. Помада какая-то, блядь.
Another kidnapping this month.
В туалете точно нет рентгена. Здесь камера.
They all know.
Huh?
Did you answer your phone?
Telephone? What phone?
They all know.
Huh?
The phone rang a few minutes ago.
I didn't hear anything.
For you to take medicine.
How so?
For you to get results.
Yeah. I'll call them back.
А вот
Guess I've been here too long. How many days is it? It all rolls into one.
Короче, у меня крыса поехала, блядь.
All right. Now fire it up. Now center it between the eyes at the root of the nose. Okay, looks good. I thought for sure this old thing would have tripped the breaker. Alright, I just need to take the hard drive to the lab. I'll print the image and... I need to check the frontal bone, crystal galley, aneurysm. Internal auditory canals, Alice, ethmoid, and frontal sinuses. Why did this have to happen to her? And now I can print it. It looks like a good exposure. But why can't I see the wound? I need to look at this in the light box.
Изучите на негатоскопе. Это за хуйня, блядь.
It's been a while since the eyewash in this thing was changed. It's probably a health hazard now.
Нет, явно не сюда. Нет.
I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work. I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work.
Что такое негатоскоп? Где он находится, кстати? Блять, подожди. Что-то я не соображу, блять. Негатоскоп.
I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work.
Ну, по идее, это должно быть в лаборатории, да? Нет?
Strange. I guess I'll have to repeat. Let there be light.
Блядь.
Damn. I knew this luck wouldn't last. I almost believed that this would go off without a hitch tonight. These flickering lights would drive anyone over the edge. And now it's all broken. Great. Fuck. Don't you wish? I'll need the flashlight and to find Ridley for help. I guess it was in another life. I guess it was in another life.
В каком столе? Да, блин. Так, можно чуть-чуть. Яркость прибавить. Угу. Так, теперь обратно.
What?
Блять. Ридли нет. Ридли, блядь, ты где? Куда он, блядь, съебался? Как обычно, где-то шляется, блядь.
There's a surprise. Why is it that whenever I need Ridley for something, he magically disappears into the ether? Oh my god. Oh,
Тачка.
right. What now? I'll start the generator in the shed. Maybe it's been left unlocked. For once, Ridley's carelessness will be useful. It's getting cold. It must have rained earlier. And it looks like it won't be as simple as I hoped. Great. And the keeper of the keys
Well,
has
maybe.
left his post. God, I haven't even started the dissection yet. Fuck it. I'm gonna get a hammer. I don't have the time or the strength. Either I'm getting weak, or the maintenance crew needs a talking to. Or just a little. Oh, it's so dark. Oh, there's a hammer.
Как попасть в гараж?
Jesus, I'm feeling dizzy. Oh, I'm exhausted. God damn it.
Да, блядь.
It's actually holding up. Well. Something... God. Something's missing here? Some kind of switch. Or a crank. Oh no. There's so much shit in here.
Найти рычаг. Так, рычаг. Где рычаг, блядь?
Yes, I think this will work. It fits. All right, now just to crank it up. Something wrong? Great, it started. Not for long. Oh man, empty. Sure would make empty. Sure would make a nice decorative ornament for the garden, though.
Найдите топливо.
Empty. Sure would make a nice decorative ornament for the garden, though.
Да, блядь.
How did it end up here?
Да нет, топливо надо найти.
Empty. Sure would make a nice decorative ornament for the garden, though.
Мгм. Ричард, блядь. А где оно может быть тогда? Короче, я, наверное, пришел не сюда. Оно наверняка там где-нибудь на улице. А, во. Вот канистра стоит.
I don't. They are flaky enough as it is.
А где его искать-то, блядь? А вот, блядь.
Empty.
Там пусто, здесь пусто.
Empty. Sure would make a nice decorative ornament for the garden, though.
Что, надо подряд все искать будем? Теперь туда идти? Нет, это так не работает. Так. Стопудово где-то на улице. Можно я домой поеду? Здесь нет ничего.
Yeah.
Да, мне не пройти.
Empty. Sure would make a nice decorative ornament for the garden, though. Empty. Sure would make a nice decorative ornament for the garden, though.
Бабы какие-то. Ну там уже канистра стоит. Но я ее не могу взять, кстати. А вот еще канистра.
Just nothing inside. Just nothing inside. Nothing inside. Finally. I'll just start this thing and call Dorothy.
Да, блядь.
I think I've had enough. I shouldn't even be here. Not today. I guess that's enough.
Так, давайте сделаем
Nice.
перерывчик минуточку, постойте.
Another empty jerry can
Сейчас я
to add
подойду.
to the collection.
Так, запустите генератор. Нет, сначала надо выпить пивка.
I'm not used to this, but
Да, блядь.
What the fuck? Who tied me up?
It's only for a moment. Sorry, man.
Stephen? What the fuck do you mean?
Think I hit you too hard with that shovel.
Oh, haha, great fucking joke. Untie me now! I don't have the energy for your shitty games.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I don't understand. Stephen, what do you mean? This has got to be some kind of mistake.
You and your moaning, you and your problems. You're not the victim here.
But...
Shut up! Can you shut your mouth for just one fucking second? To me, you are just a murderer.
What?
What? Knocked down? You thought I didn't know anything?
I don't have any idea what you're talking about! Stephen!
My poor sister. Even now, you can't muster up any courage, any honesty. You disgust me. I suspected you from the beginning. As soon as I found out that Alice is dead, I knew it was you. Tumors, aneurysms, unexplained circumstances. Who are you trying to fool? For God's sakes, you're a doctor!
Stephen, no. It doesn't work like that.
Shh! I haven't finished talking. Why did you lie, Jack? Why didn't you say anything? You confessed! I knew I had to do something about it myself. Any of this making any sense yet? Threats? A ring? Photos? Red Pete on the loose? He died in that accident, by the way.
You sick fuck.
Yes, I am! You've no clue just how much. Oh, I'm on some fantastic fucking drugs for it. Only, I've been slipping them to you. I was hoping to break you down, that you'll be pushed into doing something drastic to yourself, and I'll just stand there and watch.
Her tumor was incurable.
That's a filthy lie.
This... It was only a matter of time.
Again, lying!
I saw the scans.
You know what? I think I've had enough of your bullshit.
All right. Okay. I lied, but hear me out. We had an argument that day. Worse than usual. I was drunk. Okay? And I was angry. There was a fight. I pushed her against the wall. She hit her head and she fell. Yes. Just like that. Limp and lifeless. I panicked. I thought, I don't know. I didn't think at all. I was afraid I had caused it. That someone will accuse me. That'll be the end of my career. When I called an ambulance, it was too late. Way too late.
It wasn't an accident.
And then I lied. I said that's how I found her. That I wasn't there with her. And now, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about it. Everything. This whole year. Just dead memories. As if I didn't exist at all. Since that day.
Fuck, here we go again. Even now. Even now, you have the nerve to lie.
Stephen, I'm sorry. I suffered too.
It wasn't an accident. You understand now? Someone has to pay for this.
What's going on here? Stephen dropped the gun.
It's none of your business, Sean. Leave and forget you saw anything.
Steve, you know I can't do that.
Mr. Ridley, please, run!
Shut up!
You know I'll shoot if I have to.
In that case, that makes two of us.
Stephen, no!
Чего, блядь? Все? Не понял. Все, что ли? Конец? Это был конец? Чемпион 5.
Давай.
Да, ребята,
Fucking shit. I went too far this time.
это был конец.
What's that? Oh, fuck.
Странный конец, кстати, какой-то, блядь. Да, да. Так, подождите секундочку, постойте, я сейчас кое-что сделаю. Сейчас я кое-что посмотрю.
Где-то на улице будет, ну ладно. Наверное, опять там, где мы молоточек нашли, я так подозреваю. Ну, здесь или чё? Да. Я запаниковала, думал, что... Казалось, что я и сам умер. Ну, словно с того самого дня. Я перестал существовать. Опять ты... Заткнись. Устроим дуэль. Стивен? Нет. Ёбушки-воробушки. Вот это финал у нас получился. С лестницы. Но... Спасибо.
Ну все, да. Получается, что это финал был. Вот такой стрим получился. Вот такая игра. Непонятная, кстати, это самое. Окончание. Ну ладно. Подписывайтесь на канал в Дискорде, на канал ВК Play, YouTube. Подписывайтесь на группу ВКонтакте. Там есть все ссылочки на все стримы. Ну, игру закончили, да, получается. Ну и непонятное какое-то окончание. Всем счастья, добра, удачи. Всем до новых встреч. Всем пока-пока. Всем счастья, добра, удачи. Всем до новых встреч. Всем пока-пока.